Hi guys, and welcome to this Pick a Card Tarot reading where we're going to look at the question, is your person thinking about you? And when they think about you, what are they thinking about? Like, are they thinking about a romantic relationship, a friendship? So are they thinking about you? And if they are, what are they thinking about? So we're going to use a few different decks to get a really in-depth answer. We have 4 piles to choose from today. So think about your person. You can either try to be guided by intuition rather than by just sight alone, so just whatever postcard you like the most, but do think about which one immediately calls to you. Maybe you want to think about the season where you met your person. Yeah, so pile number 1 is going to be Winter, this really pretty card. Pile number 2 is Spring, this really happy and colorful one. Pile number 3 is Summer, very peaceful, relaxing, serene. And pile number 4 is Autumn, so abundance, happiness. Yeah, so again, take a moment to meditate, ground yourself, think about your person, and then select a pile that you're feeling drawn to. So again, Winter, pile 1, Spring, pile 2, Summer, pile 3, and Autumn, pile 4. So without further ado, let's get into the reading and see what your person is thinking about you. Okay, hi guys, if you chose pile number 1, Winter, then this reading is for you. While I shuffle these cards, again, try to think about your person, about your situation, and focus on the question, are they thinking about me? Is this person that you're thinking about, are they thinking about you as well? So we're going to pull 4 cards first to try to answer that question. So are they thinking about you? And then from there, we'll look at what are they thinking about? How are they feeling about their connection with you? Is there a future there? But first, we just want to see, are they thinking about you? So think about your person. We invite any spirit guides that want to communicate with us and answer the question for pile number 1 for Winter. Is their person thinking about them? Something else to keep in mind, pile 1, is that this is a general reading, so there could be more than one person watching this. So there's going to be different messages in here for different people. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If nothing resonates, that's okay. It just means that this message was not for you, but hopefully you'll be able to find something helpful in it still. Okay, so for pile number 1 for Winter, is their person thinking about them? Oh, okay. A little bit more than I wanted, but that's okay. So we have the Fool. I'm like getting used to this camera angle, sorry. The 2 of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Magician. And we have the Moon. So is this person thinking about you? My immediate answer is yes. With the King of Pentacles, they're fixated on something. There's some contradictory energies here, so this is an interesting pile. But is this person thinking about you? Yes, they are. Let's see. Let's try to get more of an answer on what they're thinking about so we can interpret these cards a little bit better. But with 3 major arcana, a king, like this is a significant connection, and I think both you and this person can feel that. It's definitely not one-sided. You're not the only one thinking about this. And I feel like you're both, if you're in separation right now, which I feel like you guys could be, you guys are, I think, both manifesting a new beginning together, or, the start of an adventure together. You guys are both thinking about that, and trying to manifest abundance together is the first thing I'm getting, but again, let's get some more cards to look at this. This is some interesting energy, like I said. There's some contradictory things in here, so let's see if we can get a clearer message. So again, any spirit guides that want to communicate with us about for pile number 1, winter. What is our person thinking about when they think about them? When they think about the pile number 1, how do they feel? What are they picturing? Are they thinking about relationships and romance? And if you could provide us with as clear an answer as possible, that would be wonderful. So what do they think about when they think about you? We have the 8 of Cups. We have, sorry, I'm doing laundry right now, and the washing machine keeps like making little noises, and I keep thinking it's someone in my house, but I don't think it is. Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, a pretty clear message there with a question mark. The 8 of Swords. So is this person thinking about you? Definitely. They're caught up in thoughts about you. Oh, okay, 2 came out. The 5 of Swords. And then the final one that fell onto the ground. Is the Knight of Wands. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So first things first, let's just look at this a little bit. Let's see. Can you see that? Okay. It's not great, but it's okay. So I feel like your person had to choose between you and something else, either a different person. I don't think it was a different person though. I feel like it could have been a different situation. So maybe like a job where they had to travel, or like they wanted to go to school somewhere else, they had to travel, and that meant choosing, I guess, between you and this other thing. And again, it may not have been like an explicit choice, like you guys talked about it and you were like, if you leave, you're leaving me behind. But basically, I feel like this person may have left for some reason, like started a new adventure. I feel like they maybe moved away with the 8 of Cups, like they left something, maybe a situation, maybe a place. The 2 of Wands is making me think that it's a longer distance, and with the Knight of Wands too. If you look at all the transportation symbols on that. But basically, I think this person had to make a choice where they maybe had to travel or just embark on a new journey, embark on something new. And part of that choice was leaving you behind. Or not leaving you behind, but perhaps you or they felt like whatever choice that they made meant that they had to move away from you in some capacity. And I don't think that they're sure that this was the right choice. I feel like they're definitely questioning it. They're thinking about you a lot still. With the King of Pentacles, I think if they did make a choice about a job, like they're doing well now, they're abundant financially, but they're thinking a lot about you, and they're like, well, what could have happened if I stayed behind? Could I have had like a relationship? Could I have been happy in that way? So I think yeah, they feel like something is missing, and I feel like they're thinking that you could be that missing piece. So the Magician again speaks about also abundance, same as King of Pentacles, but it's also the like the manifesting card. So what's interesting to me is that the 5 of Swords came up underneath that. So manifesting this. The 5 of Swords talks about disputes and conflicts, but this card specifically, like the artistic. The artwork on this card makes me think of kind of like a warrior woman who leaves people in her past, like see all these heads that are rolling behind them. So I feel like maybe you're with someone else at this point, or they're worried about you being with other people, and so this is them like they're manifesting, they're thinking about basically not fighting like, you know, physical violence, but I guess like competing against all the other people that they think that are interested in you so that they can come and be victorious with you. The moon as well speaks about this speaks about secrets and things not being fully revealed. So I do think this person wants to travel. Ooh, sorry, I got stuck. I do think this person wants to travel to you. They want to come to you. Knight of Wands is all about action. And it moves, this night moves pretty quickly. So I think this person wants to communicate with you. They want to come to you. They want to see you. They want action towards you. But that is being kept secret right now for some reason. Like, they don't want that to be revealed, that they have this desire. I feel like maybe they're scared of looking like a fool because of the choice that they made. Maybe they feel like a fool now. And they don't want to look like a fool by admitting that maybe they made the wrong choice in whatever they did. And leaving something behind, whether that was you or a location or a situation. Like, they feel like a fool, I think, because of it. And they don't want to let on that they feel this way because they don't want other people to think of them as a fool. But as you can see, the situation, like, they're thinking about it a lot. It's causing them some anxiety. You're definitely on their mind. And they may outwardly look like they have it all, but they feel like something is missing for them. And I feel like you definitely you could be their missing piece. So if you look at the zodiac signs here, we have 2 wands. So that's fire energy. There's 2 swords and 2 pentacles. So that's earth and air, and also 2 water signs. So all of the zodiac signs are represented here. If your person is a king of pentacles, then they could be an earth sign. Yeah, so let's get a message from the oracle now. So this person's thinking about you and they want to move towards you, but they're keeping that a secret. I think because they're afraid of looking like a fool, which you could be like, obviously, like, you idiot, you obviously made the wrong choice, but they don't want people to know that they don't want people to know that they feel that way. So let's see now, let's look at the future of your relationship. So is there a future between the two of you? Will this person be able to, move past just thinking and manifesting, or will their manifestations and yours come into the physical world? I don't know if that question made any sense. Basically what I'm asking is there a future between the two of you? So we know this person's thinking about you and they want to move towards you. They feel like they made a mistake and they are manifesting and they are thinking about you. So is there a future between the two of you? I imagine you're also thinking about them if you're watching this, and you're also manifesting a reunion between the two of you if you guys are in separation. So let's see. Okay, we have fire. Interesting because you guys chose winter, which to me is kind of like a separation card as well. So it makes sense that you guys could be in separation. Let's get one more. So fire, like, those matches are lit, something is happening. And it's like matches burn quickly. Knight of Wands moves quickly. So I do think, let's get your other card. But I do see change happening here, and I see it happening, like, once it happens. I'm not saying that the change will come quickly, but once the change comes, change is going to happen quickly. So I'm not sure this person is gonna, because I think they're kind of still in that stage of, like, just worrying about things, feeling like a fool, but they haven't quite yet moved on to that Knight of Wands energy. But once they get there, like, it's gonna be hot and heavy. Okay, so 2 more cards came out. So we have release, and also it gets better with this mended heart. Gorgeous. So I do think with this release card that this person is going to share their feelings with you at some point. And once they do, that's when it's going to get better. And that's when you guys will be able to come out of separation into a happy relationship, or at least happier than the situation you have going on right now. But I do think it's going to be a happy relationship, because this person they do think a lot about you, and they really feel like you are kind of like the missing puzzle piece to what they don't have right now, and they feel like they would be a lot happier with you. So let's see if there's any other messages. So you have a few 8s as well, and what that kind of makes me think of is that all may seem lost right now, maybe for you and maybe for this other person. I think it's mostly on their end right now, like they feel like they've lost you and they feel like it's not all over. But with the 8, like it's not completed, you know, like there's still a chance, there's still a way to move forward, and it looks like this relationship is moving in that way where things are going to move forward and progress. But they're just going to need to release those feelings, and then it can get better. So is your person thinking about you? Yes, they're thinking about you, and they feel like they made a mistake, and they are hoping to correct that mistake, and they're trying to manifest, whether they realize it or not, they're trying to manifest a different outcome. So that is everything I have for pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. If any of that resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I really appreciate all of the likes, comments, and the likes and comments that people leave, and it always makes me happy when people subscribe too. So if you feel like doing any of that, obviously no pressure, but if you want to, it would make me happy. And yeah, thank you again for watching. I wish you the best with the situation and with other things in your life, and have a great day. Okay, hi guys, if you chose pile number 2, spring, then this reading is for you. I love this card. I think it's beautiful. I love the artwork on it. It's so colorful, hopeful, and optimistic. So while I'm shuffling these cards, try to think about your person and your situation, and so you can get a clear answer to the question, are they thinking about you? So try to ground yourself, take a few deep breaths, think about your person, think about your situation, and think about the question, are they thinking about me? Are they thinking about me? So we're going to pull 4 cards first to try to answer that question. And we invite any spirit guides that want to communicate with us for pile number 2. Is their person thinking about them? For pile number 2, for the group that chose spring, is the person on their mind also thinking about them? Okay, that's a few too many. I want to take them. That's a little bit too many things. Okay, we have. Oh, okay. Your person, the cards are jumping out everywhere. Okay, 4. Wow, okay, so this person wants to say it all at once. It feels like they have a lot to say. So we have. Oh, yes, okay. We have the Hanged Man. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. We have the 10 of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So is your person thinking about you? Yes, they are thinking about you a ton. They feel trapped by their thoughts about you. I'll show you the Queen of Cups as well. And there's a lot of blocked energy here. Like, they are thinking a lot, but that's all they're doing. They're just thinking. And they feel, I think, victimized by the situation. I don't know if you can. They feel victimized by the situation, and they feel just like overwhelmed. Like, they feel defeated. Yeah, there's a lot of blocked energy here. But I think they're thinking of you as this Queen of Cups. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this filming setup. I think they're thinking about you as the Queen of Cups, and they're thinking about you a lot. So now we're going to try and clarify that by looking at what are they thinking about. So when they think about you, what are they picturing? What are they thinking about? What's going on in that old noggin when they think about you? Because it is clear to me that they are thinking about you. So what are they thinking about? So again, while I'm shuffling these, try to think about your person and just focus on asking the question, what are they thinking about? What are they thinking about? So for pile number 2, again, for those that chose spring, we invite any spirit guides to communicate as clear an answer as possible. What is the person that's on their mind? What are they thinking about when they think about pile number 2? What are they picturing? What are they imagining? Why are they thinking so much about it? Why do they feel stuck? What's on their mind? The 5 of Swords. This came out in the first reading as well. The 9 of Swords. Okay, so now we have the 8, 9, and 10 of Swords. The 10 of Cups. Okay, clarifying the 10 of Swords. And then we have the 2 of Cups. Okay, so this person has strong feelings for you. They want to give you the 2 of Cups. They want to be in this union with you. They want to have love with you. Their cups are overflowing for you because you are the Queen of Cups in their eyes. But I think this is reversed because they feel like they can't have you, but they see you as this ideal, like you're their happiness. You're just this like feminine. If you are a woman, if you're a man, you can still be, like, it's not an insult to be a feminine man, of course, but you have this like sensitive, nurturing, artistic, and creative side that they find so attractive and really just, like I said, the ideal. And they want to give you their love, companionship, and time because of it. I think with the 10 of Swords in reverse and then the 10 of Cups being underneath it, like, this is what they want again. The 10 of Cups is one of the traditional happy family cards, so I think they want this happy relationship with you. They want this, like, they could see a family with you. They could see a really stable, mature, loving relationship. But for some reason, like, that's what they want. That's what they think about with you. But for some reason, they're feeling like that's not possible. They're feeling like it is, like, it's just not happening for them right now. And I feel like this could be them overreacting, because this card, to me, it comes up a lot in my personal readings because I'm a very dramatic person. And a lot of times what this card says to me is, like, listen, like, you're being so dramatic. Like, one sword could kill you, you know? You don't need 10 to take you down. So the fact that you have 10, it's like, okay, are things really as bad as you think they are, you know? Like, do you really have 10 swords on your back, or is it just one? Or are you just, you know, to me, this card says a lot about just overreacting, being overreacting and exaggerating about your situation, and also kind of like feeling like a victim, like refusing to see the positives in the situation, only focusing on the negatives. And this card, the 8 of Swords, kind of reinforces that for me with the blindfold. I feel like this person is not seeing things clearly. They could be feeling victimized in some way, or they could just be, I feel like they're really being made a victim of themselves. Like, they feel like all is lost, so they feel like they can't do anything. Like, they feel helpless. They feel like all is lost, and they can't get you back, or like they can't be with you. And that thought is causing them a lot of anxiety. Like, look at this. They are up all night. They're thinking about you. They're seeing red. They're like, what is going on? The thought that they can't, like, I think they're thinking a lot about, like, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? They're up at night thinking, like, how can I, you know, be with this person? And they're just, like, they're going in circles. I think that's kind of where their mind is at right now. They're kind of trapped in their own mind, just going in circles in their own head, like, looping around thinking, like, I want them, but I can't have them. It's impossible, but I want them, but I can't have them. And nothing productive is coming of it. So even though they want to give you this 2 of Cups and they see you as the Queen of Cups, they're really, really, really feeling like there's an obstacle to you. Like, they're feeling really blocked. They're very frustrated by the situation. They feel helpless. They feel like they can't do anything. And I'm feeling like that could be a self-perception, like a self-created reality in some way, or they're exaggerating something, you know? Getting to the Hanged Man and the Five of Swords. The Hanged Man speaks about like hesitation and making choices, so I feel like maybe this person was hesitant for some reason to enter a relationship with you, and that's why they feel like they've lost you. Like, I feel like you could have different options right now. See how like the head's on the bottom of this? So I feel like you could have different options right now, and they're kicking themselves, like, why didn't I like take up the offer when she gave it to me? Like, when the queen offered me her cup, like, why didn't I just take it, you know? And so I think that was kind of the past for them. Like, they maybe like they had other options, or they were like let's see, and they feel like the time has passed. You have other options now, and it's too late for them, kind of a thing. And that's why they're in this spiraling, looping, like energy. There's a lot of swords here. So are they thinking about you? Like, hell yes. Like, absolute resounding yes, they're thinking about you. They could be an air sign as well because of all the air, so that or because of all the swords. So Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but there's also a lot of cup energy. You could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They could have some water in their chart. Yeah, there's lots of air and lots of water here. So maybe like they're imagining that you have a lot of other choices right now. They're telling themselves like, oh my goodness, like they have so many options. They could choose anyone. Like, why? Like, they're kicking themselves. And I'm sure you have lots of options, but maybe you don't, like you're not with someone else right now, but like they think that you are, if that makes sense. Like, they're imagining that you're with someone else, like you have this 10 of cups, 2 of cups with someone else, and maybe that's not the case. Like, maybe they've made that up in their own head, and they're just trapped again by their own perception of the situation that's not entirely correct. Okay. So like I said, they're thinking about you, they're feeling victimized, they're going in circles, they want to give you love, they want to give you the 2 of cups. They see you as this ideal, but there's a lot of luck energy, there's feeling a lot of obstacles. So now we're going to get some oracle guidance on where is this going. So is there a future here? They're thinking about you. I'm guessing that you're thinking about them too, since you're watching this video and want to know if they're thinking about you. So let's see if we can get a message from these oracle cards about whether or not, or just like what the future of your relationship might hold. So are they going to be able to get out of this repetitive loop, break out of their self-imposed chain, so stop being so dramatic and move towards you? Sorry, they're like all coming out. Let's see. For pile number 2, what does the future of this connection have in store? Okay, we have 2 cards that came out. One second, there's something on this card. I think it's candle wax. I just wanted to get it off. Okay. Oh my goodness, there is like candle wax on here. What the hell? Sorry. I'll clean my cards on my own time. Okay. So we have endurance. And we also have birth. So there is something new coming in this connection, but I think you're going to have to wait a little bit of time for that to happen. If you look though at the top, there's hearts, there's love, like this is like the 10 of Pentacles energy, like happy family, abundance, just everything you could want. Like, it's there, but you're gonna have to wait a little bit of time for it. But there is something coming. There's a new cycle beginning. I think your person is gonna be able to get out of this negative energy, and hopefully they'll be able to turn this Hanged Man around and have an epiphany and realize that they need to just talk to you about what they're feeling, and they can move forward. Or maybe if you want to reach out and talk to them, you can instigate this birth, this new energy yourself. But I do think you're going to have to wait a little bit of time for them to get out of this repetitive cycle. But if you can wait, there's love waiting for you, there's all of that happy energy, and there's a new cycle coming. So be hopeful. This person is definitely thinking about you. They're thinking about you literally all the time. You're keeping them up at night. They're like obsessing over the situation, what they can do. And they want to offer you love. They see you as the Queen of Cups. So that is what I have for pile number 2 for spring. Thank you so much for watching. If any of that resonated and you want to like, comment, or subscribe, of course feel free, but don't feel obligated to do so. If you want to talk about your situation, I always like talking to people in the comments if you want to vent and tell me about what's going on. I'd love to hear about your situation if you feel comfortable doing that. Obviously though, again, don't feel obligated. Yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. I wish you the best with this situation and just with life in general, and have a great day. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 3, summer, then this message is for you. Do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so there could be more than one person watching each of these piles, which means that there's going to be different messages for different people. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If nothing resonates, that's okay. It just means that this particular reading was not for you, but I hope that you find something useful in it. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I'm making myself a pizza. I'm so excited. And I just ran down to like put it in the oven, and now I'm like huffing and puffing because I'm out of shape. I broke my foot, and yeah, haven't been able to be as active as I wanted to be. But anyway, while I'm shuffling these cards, think about your person and your situation, and focus on the question, is this person thinking about me? So we can get a clear answer to that question and figure out what exactly is going on with your person. So just try to ground yourself, really focus on them. And we will invite any spirit guides that want to communicate with us about this issue. So for pile 3, is their person thinking about them? And if these spirit guides could provide the answer in as clear a fashion as possible, it's a little bit too many, that would be fabulous. Okay. Okay, pile number 3. This energy is like kind of playful. Like, I don't know, not like a trickster, but just someone that like likes to have fun. Okay, so we have the 4 of Swords in reverse as the first card. We have Strength as the second card. We have Judgment as the third card. And one more card for pile number 3. Is their person thinking about them? The Hermit in reverse. So I'm going to say yes, this person's thinking about you with the Swords and the Hermit energy. We're going to get some more cards to clarify because this energy is interesting. I'm finding it a little contradictory, so I want to pull some more cards to clarify and see what they're thinking about when they think about you, so that we can get a clearer picture. So again, when I'm shuffling, how to think about that question. What are they thinking about? I do think this person is thinking about you. There's some heavy well, there's the Leo card, Strength. We have the Hermit, Virgo, Swords, which is Air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I'm forgetting what Judgment is right now, but I always think about air when I see that. I don't know if it actually is usually associated with air, but yeah, so you could have a Leo, you could have a Virgo, you could have an air sign. Okay, my mom came to say hello. My mom stopped by to say hi, and it scared me. But getting back into this, so what is your person thinking about when they think about you? I feel like your person's kind of at a stalemate though right now with the Four of Swords and the Hermit, or like they're getting ready. I think they've kind of retreated for a little bit of time to come to realizations and take some time to think about what they want, I guess. And with the reversals on the Four of Swords and the Hermit, I feel like they're ready to come forward and tell you what they've discovered. Especially with the Judgment, like it feels like they're ready to make an announcement. Like maybe they've been taming some bad behavior, or maybe, yeah, like these, I don't know. Well, we'll get into the cards a little bit, but I feel like this person's been thinking a lot about you. They've been thinking a lot about the situation and how to move forward, and they're getting ready to move out of that more isolated energy and make an announcement of some kind. But let's get some more information and see what they're thinking about when they think about you. Pile number 3. Justice. So Justice and Judgment. The 8 of Wands. The 3 of Swords. And finally, we have the 4 of Wands. So I do feel like this person is going to offer you a gift of some kind, or, you know, like they're going to offer you something. The 4 of Wands is like the traditional marriage card or celebration card. So this person, yeah, I feel like they've come to some kind of realization and they want to share that with you. And I think that this person had to go on a journey to find that with the 8 of Wands. But now they're ready to share that with you. So again, we have Justice, 8 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and 4 of Wands. So more fire energy. This could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Justice is, I want to say that's Libra, but I don't know if that's 100% sure, but that's more air with the swords as well, and then more swords. So I think this person, the announcement they want to tell you is maybe just like how hurt they've been by the situation. I do feel like with the Justice card, like they treated you unfairly in the past. Maybe like they did something to hurt you, and that's why they've been thinking so much about it, and that's what they've kind of been taming, is like those bad habits, or, you know, things from the past that were just not as positive. So I do feel like this is them like taming, I guess, or like ending a cycle of their life, because you have the 8 here with Strength and then also the 8 of Wands. So that speaks about, you know, the end of a cycle coming to fruition. So I feel like if they did used to be kind of like a player or treat you not as you deserve to be treated, like they've kind of worked on that themselves, they've tamed that, and they're ready, I think, to apologize with the Judgment. I think this gift is them offering you an apology for how they treated you in the past. They've been really heartbroken about it, and they want to tell you, and they want to apologize, and yeah, they want to apologize. So I want to get another card just to see. So they want to apologize, they feel bad about how they treated you, they think about it a lot, and they're ready to make an announcement, they're ready to apologize. But are there romantic feelings in this connection, or have they just realized, like, become more self-aware and realized that what they did was not really kind, or do they want, or like, is it an apology? Why are these cards shuffling so poorly? I'm sorry. like, is it an apology, like, and they want to be friends, or is it an apology with, like, romantic undertones, where they want to move things forward romantically? So I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna pull 2 cards. Do they have romantic feelings for you? There is a lot of major arcana here. You have half major arcana, 2 4s, a 3, and an 8. We got judgment again. So this person really does want to make an announcement, and like they really want to tell you something. Let's see, what is it they want to tell you? Do they want to tell you that they want to be friends, or... Okay, the 7 of Cups in reverse. So I think that there are feelings there, and I'm gonna pull one more actually, because I'm still... Are there romantic feelings in this connection? Okay, 2 jumped out, so we'll take those. Oh, 3 jumped out, okay. Okay, so the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Cups in reverse, and the 3 of Cups. I'm going to pull an Oracle card too, just to clarify that message. So you have 2 8s, another 8. You have a lot of 8s here. A 3, and a 7. I do think that there are, okay, a lot of cards are jumping out. I do think that there are romantic feelings here. Let me put these cards back together. I do think that there are romantic feelings here. I think this person in the past is maybe caught up. Okay, so again, the first card that jumps out, communication. So this person isn't just thinking about you, they're going to communicate with you. Like, there's a lot of communication here. I do think that there are romantic feelings here with all of the cups. Let's pull one more Oracle card. Love. Yeah, there are romantic feelings here. So this person, I don't know if the like when they reach out to you, the communication they give you is going to have that romantic undertone to it, but they are going to apologize and they do have feelings for you, so that is something on their mind as well. So that's what I have for pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. If any of that resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I always like talking to people in the comments, so if you want to tell me a little bit about your situation, you feel comfortable doing that, I would love to hear it. But yeah, thank you so much again for watching, and I wish you the best of luck with the situation, with life, and have a great day. Okay, hi guys, if you chose pile number 4 or autumn, then this reading is for you. One thing to keep in mind is that this is a general reading, so there may be different messages in here for different people. There could be more than one person watching each pile. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If nothing resonates, that's okay. It just means that this reading was not for you, but I hope that you can find something useful in it. Sorry, I'm out of breath because I went down to check on my pizza. I'm so excited about my pizza. Okay, so while I'm shuffling these cards, think about your person. Focus on them, and specifically on the question, is this person thinking about me? So we can get a clear answer and see what is going on with your person. Are they thinking about you? What are they thinking about when they think about you? But first, we're just going to pull a few cards to see, are they thinking about you? So we ask any guides that want to communicate with us about this question to provide a clear and definitive answer for pile number 4 for autumn. Is their person thinking about them? for pile number 4, the person that they are thinking of, are they also thinking about them? Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. This was kind of coming out. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Excuse me, sorry. Like I said, I'm excited for my pizza. Okay, then 2 more cards. The Hierophant, the Hierophant, and the 4 of Cups in reverse. So there's heavy pentacle energy. This person could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The Hierophant, I think, is Taurus, so your person could be a Taurus specifically. There's also Wand and Cup energy though, so they could be a fire sign or an air sign. But there is some pretty heavy earth in there. You could be an earth sign as well. I feel like fall is the time of earth signs, so it's funny that that's coming out a lot in the fall. But there is some interesting energy here. I want to pull some more cards to clarify it, to see what's going on. I feel like I'm getting a sense this person is very stubborn. Like their way is the highway kind of a thing. And they have a hard time seeing things from a different perspective than their own. And they're very stubborn. So I kind of want to clarify these cards and pull more to, again, think about, is this person thinking about you? If they are, what are they thinking about? I feel like this person almost like is trying not to think about you. Like they're just determined not to do it. But I don't know if they're succeeding necessarily. This person could have like a little bit of like a holier than thou kind of attitude, or just like they're stubborn. They're like, again, my way is the highway, and don't try to tell me otherwise. This person is generous too, but yeah, there's some kind of debate going on in their head, I guess, about you. They don't really know what to do or how to feel, I think. And yeah, so we're going to clarify these energies to try and get a clearer picture about what is going on with your person. For the 3 of Wands in reverse, I feel like they're trying to make, we have the 8 of Pentacles, so more Pentacles. I feel like they're trying to make progress in some way, but they're being stopped by something. Or they could be tired of waiting, or you could be tired of waiting. But this is a very stubborn person. The Sun. Is this person thinking about you? And what are they thinking about you? I think this person could maybe be really focused on work as well. And so maybe it's less like they're thinking about you and someone else, or like, you know, they're not sure about how to feel about you, but like they're just really busy with work, and so they don't have a lot of time for romance right now. And that could be what they're being stubborn about. The 10 of Wands. The Queen of Cups. And the King of Wands. Okay, so there's a lot of fire energy in the clarifying cards with the Sun, 10 of Wands, and King of Wands. There's also some more water energy with the Queen of Cups. So I think in terms of what does this person think about you, they think about you, but there's a lot of passion when they think about you, and I feel like that's why they don't want to think about you, because I feel like they don't, like, they're in this Eight of Pentacles where they're really busy, they don't want to be distracted, and because they feel so strongly about you, like, look at this. I think this is you to them, like, just abundant, beautiful, effortless, just like the ideal, basically. Super feminine, nurturing, sensitive, intuitive. They feel like you guys are a really good match. And they think about you guys like being together. But there's like a lot of passion, and I feel like they feel like that's going to take up too much of their time from work. If they got involved with you, maybe you are a fire sign and they feel like you're a little bit dramatic. Or like you're, you know, earth signs, if they are an earth sign, they're a little bit more like traditional, conventional. They're not as like dramatic or, you know, like exuberant as fire signs. So maybe that is something where they're like, that's just gonna take up too much of my time. It's gonna be too dramatic, and they just want to focus on work right now. And so that's why they don't want to think about you, but I think they still are. But that is, I think, what's kind of holding them back, why they're this guy refusing stuff. It's because the feelings are too strong, and so they're trying to refuse them, but with it being in reverse, they're not really succeeding. You can see here, like, they're trying to reduce it to ash. I feel like they're trying to be like, no, there's nothing here, but there's still stuff growing out. So even though they're trying to make it into nothing, there's still something happening there. You have 2 major arcana as well, so this is a significant connection. With the sun, that's a very positive card. So again, when they think about you, they think very positively. I'm really getting a sense that this person is like very work-oriented, very traditional. They could be someone who kind of wants like the picket fence, like suburbia kind of life, and they're working right now to try and build that, and they don't want to slow themselves down. And they're worried that a relationship with you would do that. But we have communication. So these, we're going to be looking at, is there like a future with this connection? So they are, like, they're trying to avoid their feelings for you, but they're not being very successful. They're still thinking about you, but they're also like kind of equally focused on work. So we're going to see, is there a future for this connection? We have communication and boundaries. So if you want to be with this person, perhaps a good idea would be for them to, or I guess to like reassure them, if you are really interested in them and like you want to be with them, to be like, I respect your work and how you want to work, and, you know, however you want to organize your life and your time, like, I'm not going to encroach on that. So maybe having a clear like conversation about their boundaries in terms of that could help them see that, like, they have time really for love and career. They don't have to just pick one. They can have both if they set boundaries and, you know, communicate clearly about it, rather than just kind of being like, no. This is kind of a pouty card to me. So just being like, no, it's not going to work. If they communicate, you know, it can work. With the Sun, the King of Wands, but I think as well what I'm getting from this is that with the Six of Pentacles, this person, again, like, they're working so hard because they want to be like abundant for their partner. So they want that like happy picket fence, suburbia type situation, and they want to give that to their partner. And so they're very generous, like, they're a very loving person. But that's why they're so focused on work right now, because they want to give everything to someone else. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, I think, yep, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups in reverse. So again, this person is really in a period of just like working hard, working on themselves, not being super emotional, but also not being super social, like just staying in and working all the time. Like, this person has a lot of work on their mind. but they think about you very positively, and I think you could maybe, okay, oh, amazing. We have the Fool and the Ten of Cups. So I do think the Ten of Cups is the classic, like, happy family, kind of like I said, the white picket fence type situation. And look, the Fool is like, I don't know if you can see, no, it's out of frame. The Fool is like starting on a journey towards that. So you guys are gonna have a new beginning, or like there's gonna be some kind of new energy in this connection that's gonna lead you to that Ten of Cups, happy family, abundance. But you need to wait for them to get out of this like hardworking, super serious, super studious energy for them to be able to get into this Fool energy where they're ready to start on a new adventure and not, I guess, not be as conventional in the sense that they don't need to like build an empire before they enjoy it with someone. Like they can build the empire with someone else, and that can be half the fun, you know, like you guys embarking on this journey together, even though it may make them feel like a fool based on what they're used to. It's gonna result in this Ten of Cups, like exactly what they want. And I think they realize that they can build this with someone. I think they have to give it to someone. With the Six of Pentacles, like they think that you can, like, they have to have it already prepared if they want to be with someone else, but you can actually, again, like build it with someone else, and it could be even more enjoyable than just going it alone and trying to do it all on your own. So I think in order to really communicate with that with this person, you need to have clear communication and set boundaries, both for you and for them. That way they can see, like, you know, I can have both work and love. Like, you can see the passion and determination. You can have that and still also be working hard, but you're gonna have to have this communication to do that. But also for you, that way you can be like, I know work is important to you, but you need to make time for me as well. So boundaries are going to be really important for both of you, as well as clear communication. But is this person thinking about you? They're trying not to, but they are. They have feelings for you. They think about you super positively. Like, they have really strong positive feelings for you. I think that you could be a fire sign. Your person could be an earth sign. And you guys could start on an adventure together and build like a really beautiful future together if your person is able to get out of this super studious, work all the time mentality, through establishing like clear boundaries and communication with you, so that they realize that they can like build an empire with you. They don't have to just give it to you. Like, you could do both things at once. So that is what I have for pile number 4. Thank you so much for watching. If any of that resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I always like talking to people in the comments, so if you want to like vent about your situation, I'd love to talk to you. If you feel comfortable talking about your situation, if not, obviously no worries. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful in some way. I wish you the best with the situation and in life in general, and have a great day.